Happy and blessed Tuesday night, Team Relentless. Welcome to our weekly training sessions. Thank you for joining us while we all get to continue learning from the best of the best for tonight. But if you're brand new, definitely put a number 1 on the chat. If this is your first training session, we want to properly welcome you. We are super excited for you to have joined our family, our movement, and being part of what it is that we get to do to create a huge impact nationwide. If we haven't already met, my name is Mayra Ferreira. I'm one of your executive sales directors. I am based in Tampa, Florida, and I learned about this information at a time where I was truly in a space of need. And I will forever remain grateful, not only for what this opportunity has meant, but for all of the connections made, all of the experiences shared, and of course, for my mentor and our Senior Vice President, Mr. Xavier Marrero, for introducing me to a program that completely changed my life. But what we love to do when we get into these training sessions is begin with celebrating and begin with recognizing agents who have actually led the way, given a huge example, and made a tremendous impact to the lives of others. You're gonna get very familiar over time with our business calendar month. This is the first week of a brand new volume month. Huge shout out to everyone who went ham, all in for the close of our 5-week volume month on Saturday. I know that I witnessed a lot of it, but we cannot deny the notifications, the growth, and all of the promotions. We'll get a little into that. We'll get a little more into that moving along. But for close of last month, we want to make sure that we recognize the agents with the top enrollments. These are the top 10 agents who have had the highest number of client enrollments all throughout the entire past business month, right? It ended on Saturday, 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 a.m. if you're in Cali. And these are, again, the agents with the top 10 agents with the highest number of client enrollments for last month. Starting off with the number 1 spot, Vice President Bruno Floridor, Vice President Anthony Kelly, newly promoted ESD Bianca Baez, Tina Levon Foster, RVP Reisa Santiago, Vice President Zandra Baez, Anthony Winters, Chad Sanchez, the Sales Director, Chantal Ramirez, and Rosario Salazar. Let's celebrate them in the chat, drop some flames and some confetti. Again, these are the agents that had the highest number of client enrollments by close of business, which happened over this weekend. Our second top 10 list, a lot of repeated names, just definitely leaders. And maybe you're gonna hear the name of the person who invited you to get started with this journey. This top 10 list is for the close of last month and the highest number of agent enrollments. These are people who are growing our family, expanding our reach, remembering that we are nationwide, relentless, and continuing to grow. First spot, of course, held by Vice President, Mr. Bruno Floridor, Vice President Zandra Baez following. Next, Regional Vice President Reisa Santiago, Executive Sales Director Bianca Baez, Mayra Camarillo as well, recently newly promoted, Chad Sanchez, Marcus Brown, Lloyd Renee, Jade Wilson, and Deshaun Irwin. So let's celebrate them in the chat. That's a huge, huge congratulations. Again, you're probably hearing the name of the person who introduced you to this opportunity, and we welcome them to helping us expand our growth and our movement. So far, for the start of this month, that would have been since this Sunday to the present time, we're also gonna celebrate and recognize the top 10 enrollments so far, again, for this brand new month. And this is for clients. So these agents are leading the way already, even just having started this month with the top 10 client enrollments. First spot held by Brittany Holmes. Next, Golf, Felfinek, Chad Sanchez. Okay. Chad Sanchez, Jordan Bloomingdale, Jasmine Eaton, Alicia Clark, Luisana Cruz, Rachel Lozano, Jamila Curtis, and Mayra Camarillo. So again, let's celebrate them and congratulate them for already leading. A lot of those names just came off from one list, continuing to kill it, stepping into this brand new month. Next are the top agents with the highest new agent enrollment so far for the start of this month. Number 1 spot held, well, Jeremy Green, Dinette Irasari, Candice Winteroff, Jennifer Torres, Kai Renee, Anthony Roman, Jennifer Roman, and Joerica Marquez, one of our regional sales directors. So again, let's celebrate them, light it up in the chat, understanding that what they're able to do is truly start off the month strong, start off the month with growing our reach and the amount of impact that we can make in the lives of others. So one thing I did want to mention as well is when it comes to trainings like this, and when it comes to what we do in this industry, whatever you see as far as the interaction within our leadership, within the mentors, maybe the individual who introduces you, or when you come on these training sessions, please allow yourself to grow and learn, right? Understand that these positions are on a voluntary basis. Now, what I'm saying by that, or what I mean by that, of course, there's an income opportunity attached to this. We are in business together, and the ultimate, one of the ultimate goals in business is, of course, to expand your finances, grow your income, maybe just some additional income on the side, or maybe taking this full time, like a lot of us have been able to do. But at the same time, you have to understand the role that we play interacting with one another really is on a voluntary basis. So that means that these individuals, these leaders are saying, I'm going to extend my time, energy, and effort, and whatever I've been able to learn so far to help you or help the next person. And truly living in the mindset of paying it forward, I think, is what sets us apart and what makes this environment very different from traditional employment positions, right? You know, corporate America, a lot of us are either involved in it or have had experience in it. And I'll never knock it for when the instances of that working is true and well and good. I mean, I can't knock jobs. I've had up to 4 at one point. But at the end of the day, the reason we do come together and we have the unity and we have the culture and develop this team is because we truly believe in how much of an impact we can make. And we believe as well in leading by service unto others. So I will tell you, this gentleman that I get to introduce for you tonight, I mean, for me, I wouldn't even be here if it weren't for him. A lot of us wouldn't be here if it weren't for him. In fact, Relentless wouldn't be Relentless if not for his decision. But I really want, for anyone who might not know yet his story, he's going to get into the details for that. But as far as who he is, be ready to learn, because, you know, personally, I can give you an example where in conversation, I'm thinking this gentleman is going to help me solve one problem. But in reality, mentorship is so amazing that after that conversation, he was actually able to help me solve multiple problems. But that's an example of, you know, experience will teach you, wisdom will teach you, and just that servant leadership. So this individual not only introduced me to the business and got started, we had a friendship prior to this, but he's led by example. I think for me, he embodies what it is to be relentless. He's set out to do things for himself, his loved ones, and his family, and he's taken all of us along with him on this journey. But he's also a senior vice president with this company. So what that means is he's been able to build a business that every 30 days generates a minimum of $1 million in business revenue, which is incredible. But on top of that, just in January alone, his name was dropped in recognition for him having earned $1 million outright in commissions so far in this industry. He's done it in a few short years. He's been able to not only achieve multiple levels in our R&R club, but he's as well been able to transform the life of his family and his loved ones, having gone from homeless with his 12-year-old son to now living in a 2-story penthouse in downtown Tampa, having been able to retire his mom some time back, and this year actually as well, achieve retiring his own father, and just take life to another level. Anytime he ever speaks, I'm always eager to learn and listen. He really means what he says, and he does exactly what he says he's going to do. So I probably gave it away in a lot of senses, but if not, again, for him, his decision and his commitment to making Relentless what it is, we wouldn't be here. I will forever remain in gratitude to him for that. And understand, class is in session, folks. I saw him earlier plugged in. So please give all of your undivided attention to none other than our Senior Vice President, Mr. Xavier Marrero. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mark, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Perfect, perfect. Guys, what's going on, Relentless? What's up? Do me a favor. You guys know I'm all about energy, excitement. Mute your line real quick and just go ahead and just shout. Go ahead and just scream. The reason why is because, guys, we got so many promotions this last month. I'm super excited because the momentum has been created. We have set the tone for the rest of the year. So go.
Let's voila!
Woo! Woo!
Let's get it.
Let's
Get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Ooh, let's get
Man,
congrats. Let's get it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at that. We're still going crazy. Let's go. Let's go. We had a New Yorker in the building. I just heard it.
You already?
He said 106 and Lennox, we out here.
You're
973 all day.
We got Mass. We got New York. Man, up north is killing it. But hey, where my Florida people at? Where my Florida people at?
let's go.
Cape
Let's
Coral, Florida. Cape Coral, Florida.
Let's
go.
go.
2, 3 now all day, baby.
Hey, Rob was confused.
LaBelle, Florida, you already know.
Oh, my man got a whole microphone. Damn, I love it. That's what's up, man. We want to make sure we heard him. I love it. I love it. All right, guys. Appreciate it, man. Go ahead and mute your lines. Oh, man, I'm super excited. Again, guys, look, if you're brand new to the team, welcome. As you can see, this is Team Relentless. We're more of a family, right? It's about the principles and morals. Trust me, as long as we follow the blueprint, the money and the success will come. But more importantly, how many people can we really help? How many lives can we really impact? And that's our goal here. So again, congratulations. Welcome to the team. But guys, let's go ahead on the chat and put a number 1 for Myra, because every single week, when you talk about commitment, when you're talking about always being there, dedication, and never giving excuses, she is the prime example. So again, let's put a number 1 in the chat for her every single week, just being committed. And then today, guys, I have the honor to go ahead and train on the platform that we've been able to create. Before I do that, I also want to give it back to every single field trainer. Man, if you just hit the field trainer title, go ahead and type in FT. And I want to go ahead and make sure the entire organization just give you a big recognition, just gives you a big shout out, because I'm telling you right now, you just set the tone for the rest of the year. And what that means is we're going to go ahead and teach you exactly how to duplicate what you just did. And trust me, I'm no one special. All I did is follow the blueprint that we're about to share with you today, and I just stuck to it. I stood hungry, I stood coachable, and at the end of the day, I just completed the task. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go over the basics of launching your business, launching the agents, and then we have a special treat for you guys. We're going to go ahead and bring in a beast, a monster that I've been dying for this day to come. And obviously, she has paved the way for so many people. Her track record speaks for herself, top producing, popping ranks left to right, not only for herself, but for her team. And tonight, you guys are actually going to hear and learn from that individual. So make sure you guys are taking notes. Make sure you guys, whatever you do, I don't care if you got to record this with your phone, but whatever you do, like how Myra said, your mind is like a parachute. It works best when it's wide open. All right, so let me get myself out the way. I want to go ahead and get this training started, but I also want to go ahead and give a shout out to all the leaders. Let's go ahead and give them recognition. Without them, we wouldn't be where we're at today. I'm talking about David Marquez, Reza, Rob, Arnold, Anthony Kelly, Myra. Man, so many, you know, the list goes on and on and on and on. And again, Natalie, Will, so many. So salute to every single one of them. And congratulations to the brand new regional sales director that are now part of the leadership chat, because you guys have earned that. So let's give them recognition. Let's put a number 1 on the chat for all those as well. And let me not forget any other title. Guys, if you hit that senior field trainer, that sales director, that RSD, that ESD, man, that VP, and we were so close. Like, I'm talking like this close, man, to popping another RVP, man. So let's give recognition to that individual quick, man. Shout out to my brother from another mother, Rob, who went out there and just killed it this month. Went from doing 100,000 in business to close to 250,000. right? Him and his team. And that right there just shows what true leadership is all about. It shows when you really show people that you're in this business with your heart versus your pocket to make sure your wallet gets fat. Eventually, you start reaping the benefits. And as you can see, his team just backed them up to the fullest. You had so many leaders, and one of them is the trainer. I don't want to go ahead and actually put that on blast, but let's give my man, my brother, Rob, a big, huge recognition, man. Put some fire in the chat. Number one, you know, MVP. That's what it should be. That's you know what? Rob get the MVP award for Relentless, the most valuable player, man. Again, my brother, congratulations. And I don't want to leave any other leader out there that busted their ass this entire 5 weeks. You know, I was on the phone with David. I was on the phone with Natalie. I was on the phone with Myra. I was on the phone with so many people. You know what I mean? Every single leader just really played their role, and it felt so good. So guys, if you're brand new, just understand whatever leadership you came under, I have to say you have been blessed, right? And then on top of that, understand that you have came into a season that just started for us business-wise. So you're coming in during the peak. So what does that mean? You want to take full advantage. You want to make sure you launch your business correctly. And when you're getting those business partners into the business, you want to make sure you launch their business correctly as well. All right. So enough of that. Let's go ahead and share this screen and get straight into it. And guys, what you're going to see is that I actually did this training yesterday for corporate, but today it's going to be a little different. Today, we're going to get straight into it, and we're going to share a little bit more golden nuggets that we didn't share with corporate. We're basically just sharing with Relentless, right? So today, you're basically going to get that basic training. We always say to become successful, all you have to do is KISS. Keep it stupid simple. That's it. Keep it stupid simple. As long as you can do that, then anybody in this entire world can just follow the system. What is the system? Save yourself time, energy, and money. So we're going to teach you that. We're also going to teach you how you're going to get paid, and we're also going to get you that new agent checklist. So when you're first getting started and you're first going to go ahead and go into business, you want to make sure that you go through every single one of these steps. The reason why is because, again, it's just like if you went and bought a franchise, they're going to go ahead and give you the blueprint. They're going to teach you how to make the fries. Don't change it. They're going to teach you how to make the burgers. Don't change it. Just follow the system and you'll become successful. So we want to make sure that you understand that. So we're going to go through every single one of these and understand where you're going to get this information and how to actually save that information. So the first thing you want to do is you actually want to go ahead and confirm your benefits. Guys, look, when I first started this business, the reason why is because I had a 487 credit score, right? You heard my story. I actually became homeless. So of course, my credit took a big hit. So when I was trying to get back on my feet, I couldn't because my credit score told the banks that at the end of the day, I'm not trustworthy. Guys, look, a 487 credit score, you can't even get a lollipop at the bank. They're going to take the lollipop right back, right? I used to argue with them. So at the end of the day, just make sure that you reap the benefits for something you have already invested in. Because 4 months later, I actually went down, I went up to a 751 credit score. So of course, I'm a firm believer in this program. Of course, that's why I speak with confidence, because I've seen thousands of results that the company has actually provided, but I also see my personal results, and it happened within 4 months. I was able to get my buying power back. So make sure that you don't miss out. And the sooner you take action, the sooner you're going to get better credit score. And I tell people all the time, look, if this business doesn't work for you, as long as you follow that first step, the worst thing that can happen is you're going to end up with a better credit score. So let's just be smart about it. And let's make sure that the money we just spent is an investment and not an expense. Now, to make sure you're going to go in there and then understand there's a partnership. There is a partnership between UWE and UCES. As you can see, when we do the actual transaction and we're charging our clients, we're going to go ahead and charge them $80 on UWE, and then we're going to charge them $9 on the UCES. That's how we get the $89. And I want to throw that in there because I want to make sure the first time you get that call and say, hey, there's 2 different companies charging me, you're able to explain there's just a partnership. Now, the second thing you want to do is you want to make sure when you in there, you're actually activating all your services, including that credit restoration. Besides that, Robin Razor can tell you, so can David and your Annika. Again, top leaders that are leveraging the tools they have access to. they've been able to go in there and type in the dollar amount that they owe for the mortgage, the term, 15 years, 30 years, whatever the case might be, and the system actually have given them a blueprint to pay off in less than half of the time and saving them not only 5 figures, but some of them 6 figures. So again, very, very powerful. Understand that at the end of the day, you want to be a product of the product. There's no way you can talk about something if you never experienced it. There is no way you're going to walk me down a path that you never walked down. I'm just a guinea pig at that time, and we don't need that. So make sure you go out there and you activate it, including the will of trust, power of attorney, right? Very, very powerful. One thing is we're never promised tomorrow. Why work so hard? And then God forbid something happens. Now your kids or your loved ones can't reap the benefits. So make sure you take full advantage of that as well. And there's so many other things in there. The credit builder that's going to teach you how to actually go ahead and maximize your credit score while we're removing negative items. Man, go back there. And the first thing you do as a brand new business owner is know your business. We tell people all the time, go back there and look what's included. And just go and see every service that's included in the protection plan and write down 2 to 3 things that you like the most. When you're speaking with someone, especially on the phone, you can just whip out your notes and just talk about the credit restoration, talk about the budgeting, talk about the credit and credit builder, talk about how we use Allstate privacy on the privacy armor to actually protect all of our customers, which again, it gives them that peace of mind that we're a real company, right? So very, very important for you to do. So make sure, let's put it like this. Type of number 1, if you have already seasoned agent and brand new agent, if you have already went back there and activated most of your services, at least the credit restoration, right? It is crazy. I'm asking you guys to type of number 1 for when I'm doing these presentations. I can't see the chat. So I'm thinking you guys are typing number 1. I hope so. Right? Especially again, a brand new agent, you want to make sure you take action. Now, the second thing you want to do is you want to actually go ahead and post on social media. You want to let people know that at this point you have actually entered a new journey, that you actually went into business for yourself. But you don't want to sound like this salesperson, right? You don't want to go ahead, join the team, and now you're going out there and you're telling people that you can fix credit. Now you're a credit expert. No, they're gonna let my brother, we were just flipping burgers yesterday. Or we were smiling and dialing in a call center. What are you talking about? You can fix credit. So we just basically want to let them know that basically you have partnered up with a company, that at the end of the day that you have became your own business, but you are under an umbrella, right? And as you can see, guys, take a screenshot of this and get with your mentor, get with your leaders. There's so many different scripts, but the main thing is that you take action, complete the task. This is a task. This is your second task. Take a picture, make sure that you open your doors to the world, let them know, hey, I'm open for business. This is what we have to offer, right? And basically, I'm just looking for some support. And I want to thank you in advance, right? So again, if you think that's powerful, type of number 1, even though I can't see it. Again, my leaders hopefully will text me and tell me you guys are typing number 1, right? So very, very important for you to do that. Go on social media. The last thing you want to do is invest in a company, right? And invest. Think of it this way. Will you ever invest in a McDonald's? And once you actually invest into that McDonald's, you just keep the doors closed, or you never turn the lights on? Of course not. You're going to turn the lights on, right? You're going to make sure the doors are open because people need to know that you're open for business. So make sure you actually do that. Now, this next thing, very, very important. Save your actually enrollment links. Man, guys, you don't understand as leaders how frustrating it is to be on a phone call, close a deal for someone, have that person super excited, and we're like, go ahead and send them the link. And they're like, which link? Where's the link? Which one? Like, man, understand this, guys. At the end of the day, when people spend money, it's an emotion. At that moment, they're excited. They're willing to open up the wallet. Now you start fumbling, you start taking long, and you don't even know what it seems like you don't even know what you're doing. They're not going to enroll. So right now, I need to make sure that every single person, even that brand new agent that just joined the business today, knows exactly what their enrollment link is. And how do you get them? Where are they located? The first thing you want to do is you want to log into your UWE, right? You're going to log in with the username that the company provided and the password that you created with your online application. Now, when you do that, you're going to go ahead and go under enrollment on the left-hand side, and then you're going to see that you're going to have your agent enrollment. Guys, look, I copy and paste that on my browser, on my phone, on my home computer, and on my tablet. It's saved as a favorite. On top of that, I copy and paste it on my notes. On top of that, I copy and paste it and have it on my board, which you guys will learn a little bit about that later on. But I copy and paste this thing everywhere. Why? Because that is the link that pays me. I can be the best agent out there. If I don't have that link, I'm not getting paid. So that's where you want to go to locate your agent enrollment link. Now, the other links that you need to have access to is going to be your customer links. Now you're going to go to UCES. Now the username is going to be your email and the password is going to be the last 4 of your social. Again, this is all email to you, right? So if I'm speaking fast, I know I'm from up north. Sometimes I just be speaking too fast, or I just think people are thinking too slow. I don't know which one it is, but regardless, the email has been sent to you. So what happens is this: as a customer, you have 3 different links. The first link is going to be a total of $188. As you can see, it's an $89 monthly fee plus the activation fee of $99. That's how you're going to earn your $100 upfront commission for that customer. Now, customer number 2, you're charging them $89 monthly fee, but you're charging them the $49 activation fee. You just discounted the activation fee by 50%. Great. We want to help people. But understand, you just went ahead and also discounted your commission by 50%. So now you're earning $50 for that customer. And then customer number 3, $89 monthly fee and $0 for activation. So what does that mean? You get $0 for commission. But either way, all 3 of these customers, all 3 of these links, you're earning the $12 residual. And with all 3 of these customers, you're able to trigger cabs. And if you're brand new, you're like, what is he talking about? Cabs? Guys, get with the person that enrolled you. They're going to explain what that means. Basically, this is when we can take our customers and leverage them and make additional bonuses by placing them under brand new agents. And the company gives us a very long time frame to be able to accomplish that goal. So sometimes you want to be able to discount because you need to trigger caps. Sometimes you just need extra value to get to that next title, or more importantly, for your team to get to that next title. So understand, as a businessman or a businesswoman, you have different options to definitely grow your business and help your customer. Now, this is where you want to go ahead and role play. Look, I tell people all the time, they're like, X, man, how did you get so good at percentage? Look, the reason why is because I used to suck at first. I'll tell you the story about Rob, but I used to suck at first. But what I used to do is I did not care. I used to get up, I used to speak, and I didn't care if it was ghetto. I didn't care if it was correct, if it wasn't, but I was learning. The reason why is because I constantly role play. And I remember the first time me and Rob doing business, I just had confidence. I'm like, Rob, go out there and kill this presentation. Kill it. He's like, X, I got you. Right? He got the New York swag. He got the New York mindset. Like, yo, whatever you tell me to do, I could do it. Whatever I put my mindset to it, I'm just going to accomplish it. So I'm like, Rob got this. Man, as soon as Rob started presenting, I'm like, oh my God, how do I get this man off stage? Like, this man sucks, right? But Rob didn't care. Rob was like, dog, I'm going to go ahead and do this until I'm the best. I'm going to do this until I'm comfortable. I'm going to do this to people like, yo, Rob, I can't wait till you up there presenting or training. And the crazy thing is, if I was to ask the team right now, y'all want Rob to train? Y'all going to go crazy. As a matter of fact, do y'all want Rob to trade or percent? Put a number 1. Again, I can't see it, but y'all can. And I'm pretty sure a ton of number 1s are going off right now. But best believe, just like myself, Rob had to go out there and role play. Razor had a role play. David had a role play. Lemuel had a role play. Natalie had a role play. So many leaders. Arnold had a role play. Anthony Kelly. So many leaders. But the reason they became so successful, because they role played the most. right? So what I want to do, I want to get myself out the way at this point. And what I want to do is I want to bring in the next trainer, because the next trainer is basically going to do some role playing. The next trainer is basically going to explain what she did with her organization to just set them on fire. I'm talking about people were double ranking. I'm talking about new titles were hit. And this is a real hot title, because at this title is leaders creating leaders. You can't get to this title by creating followers. It's just not going to get you there. This individual, again, hungry, coachable, hustler. I'm talking about, she is constantly just putting up numbers. I love it because we can have a conversation and the conversation can be like, you need X amount of agents. And before you know it, you're getting a phone call saying, I got X amount of agents, right? I got X amount of customers. I got X amount of new promotions. So I love it. But this individual has been here from the beginning. This individual, and I'm keeping transparent, right? This individual, when we first started business, was plugging in and out. She'll be in the business, she'll be out the business, be in. But Rob and myself knew that she was a beast. And we're like, whatever this woman say that she wants to do, she makes it happen. Even when it sounds that it's impossible, she makes it possible. So me and Rob used to always scratch our heads and we're like, why doesn't she just come and kill this business? Why doesn't she become successful over here? But you know what happened? You lead by example. Rob continued growing his business no matter what. And she's seen what Rob accomplished. She's seen that Rob went from an RSD to a VP, to a R&R member, to a six-figure earner, right? And she said, hold on, I can't miss out on this. And if I do focus my energy and my commitment over here, I know where I could be at by next year. Everything else that I got going on, yeah, it can make me a quick buck, but long term, where's it really going to take me? And I am so happy and honored that she was like, you know what, I'm going to rock out. And when she said she was going to rock out, like, Rob was calling me like, bro, you see these numbers? And I'm like, what is Bianca doing? Like, we already know it's possible for her, but now her team is doing it. Like, Rob is like, X, you got to get her to train. Like, I was talking to the leaders, like, I think I should train on this. And leaders like, no. You ain't training on that. We need to train on something basic, something that's duplicatable, something that at the end of the day, the brand new agent can go ahead and duplicate and see success. And Rob was like, no other than Bianca. Because again, documentation beats conversation, right? So let me get out the way. Let's give it up for a brand new executive. Hold on. Let me say that again. Our brand new executive sales director, Bianca. Go ahead, girl, do your thing.
Thank you so much. It's so crazy to think that it's me on the other side of that introduction, right? So, you know, like Xavier said a little bit about my story, guys, I was in and out in the beginning. I had 2 jobs. I was running 2 businesses, and I had the best mentor. Rob is definitely one of the most amazing mentors. When I hit sales director, I lost my dad and both my jobs on the same exact day, right? So that's one of the biggest reasons why I came out of the business. I was depressed, I was sick, I was in that mental state where I can't be a mentor or a leader to anybody else if I can't even take care of myself at that point, right? And thankfully, my mentor stuck by my side, and that's why I am the way I am today with my team, because he never quit on me, so I never want to quit on my team. I went from literally working those 2 jobs, running those 2 businesses, to getting laid off and losing my dad in the same exact day. And I quit my business. So if you want to hit ESD in less than 4 years, never quit your business. Okay. But who wants to copy ESD? The chat if y'all want to hit ESD. Throw some ones in the chat if you want your team to hit ESD. Let me know, because I want to know who I'm talking to. Because if you want more ESDs in your downline, we have to show them what is duplicatable. And I want to let you guys know that I really was shocked to be asked to present tonight, because I really only do what my mentors all of our mentors tell us to do every single day. I plug into training, I take notes, and I actually implement what all of our top leaders are doing. So I want to go ahead and show you guys how I was able to go ahead and get my team popping field trainers, skipping senior field trainer titles, going to sales directors. I literally had one agent 5 agents away from regional sales director, Miss Tina Lavon Foster. Y'all keep hearing that name, and it's because she's an animal. She literally did $2.5 million in sales for her company last year, and they let her go. And that was the best thing that could have ever happened to her and to me, right? Because now I got a full-time runner on my team, and she's totally coachable. When Tina first started with me, her first 2 months, she did nothing. She was suffering. I hope she's okay with me sharing this. I'm sure she is. But she was suffering from Crohn's disease, and she was thinking that she might have been being diagnosed with cancer, right? So I can understand her starting her first 2 months with me, and I don't see anything from her, right? Or she's not running the business. But I just focused on the credit restoration. I said, hey, look, I know what you have going on. I totally understand. I'm so sorry. I'm very sympathetic. So let's just focus on your credit right now. And when you're ready, we'll focus on the business. 2 months later, she came back to me and she said, all right, Bianca, she said, the diagnosis is clear. She said, I'm good to go. Thank you, Jesus. Y'all drop some prayer hands in the chat, because my girl was set free from that devil, right? So she came to me, she told me, Bianca, she said, I'm ready to quit my job. I have boys that I want in my family, that I want to be able to be home with them full time. I want to be able to make that money. I'm killing myself for this job. They don't even appreciate me, right? And I said, all right, Tina, I said, you lock arms with me. Do what I tell you to do. And I promise you will hit titles and you won't have to worry about a boss anymore. And she literally did that. I would tell her to post, she would post. I would tell her to put me on the phone, she would put me on the phone. I would tell her branding, create your image, she would do it, right? So I think the number one thing that I need you guys all to take away from anything that I say tonight is be coachable. If you have an ESD, an RSD, if you have a sales director, if you have a field trainer telling you what to do, it's because they want you to succeed. It's not because they want to tell you what to do and waste their breath and their time trying to pour into you, right? So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys real quick. I did put together a short presentation because I want you guys to see how you guys can hit ESD and become duplicatable. Rob was one of my best mentors, right? The first thing that Rob told me when I joined the business was put me on the phone. Put me on the phone. And I'm sure all your mentors tell the same thing. You're like, oh, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna tell my customer, whatever. Don't do that, please. Because you are not a financial literacy expert, okay? You barely even know anything about products and services. Let's be real here. That's one thing that I am very, very transparent with my team. I'm going to keep it 1,000 with you guys the whole time. So let's duplicate. And look at this presentation, my first presentation presented by Executive Sales Director Bianca Baez, like super hype, right? So first thing first, whenever I sign up a new agent, the first thing that we do is social media maintenance. Does your profile look professional or does it look messy? And like I said, a lot of these guys, for my older agents that have been with us, y'all are going to hear the same thing over and over again. You know why? Because it works, okay? For all of the new agents, y'all are going to hear this for the first time, but guess what? It works. So don't change it. Please don't change the wheel. It's round and it rolls. That's what we need it to do. So go through your social media, clean up your profile. I always look at realtors. I'll tell them, hey, look at realtors pages. What does their page look like? Look at our upline pages. So that way you can go ahead and see and duplicate, because we're trying to duplicate. So if Xavier Marrero is doing $1 million in sales every single month, am I going to leave my profile looking like my profile, or am I going to make my profile look like Xavier's? I want to do $1 million a month. So I'm going to do what he's doing. And that's what you have to do. You have to copy the right cat. You want to get one general flyer done that can be used for all of your advertising. This is something that I do for all of my new agents. I will make them a couple of different flyers. One, I'm going to make them one about the credit restoration services. The second one, I'm going to make them about the agent opportunity. And then the third one can either be credit my rent, student loan, anything like that. But your new agent is coming to you more than likely from corporate America, a mindset. They have no social media marketing. They don't know how to brand themselves. Half of them don't even know how to use Canva, right? Even though you might just click, drag and drop, some of it might be simple for us, but for new agents coming in, not only are they trying to learn products and services, but now you want them to make flyers, like that's too much. So for all of my brand new agents, I help them with their first flyers. Once my team hits field trainer, you're on your own. And you need to do it for your team, because not only did I help you, but I know I taught you, because we've done this one-on-one. And that's me as a leader, making sure that I do 10, 15 minutes with them. Then you want to put a call to action in your bio. I'm not sure. I think if you look at Reisa's page, it'll say text credit to blah, blah, blah with her phone number. That is a call to action. And if you don't want to put your number out there, go get a Google number. Because at the end of the day, when I put my general flyer out there on trial runs, and if you don't know what a trial run is, it's basically when you ask friends or family or anybody on your page, a stranger, it doesn't matter, to just give your business a little support and share a post for you to share financial literacy. You want to give them a flyer, because I can tell you, drop a 1 in the chat if you've ever given somebody a post for a trial run and then they got the people asking, have you been hacked? Is this a scam? Right? Drop a 1 in the chat if that's happened to you when you just give them a post and they're putting it out there, right? So what I've been training my team to do is give them a flyer with your picture, with your services, with your phone number, because it's just like a real estate agent. That's your business card. That's what people are going to look at and be like, wow, this is legit. Look at this girl. She got it going on. She's got all these things, her phone number, her email, her contact information. I get so many phone calls on a regular basis from complete strangers. Hey, my cousin shared this flyer. They don't comment, they don't like, they don't share it, but guess what? They called me or they text me. I actually got a text on my way here that said credit boost. And why did I get that text? Because on my flyer that somebody shared, God knows how I've had the same flyer for like a year now, so who knows where they found it. But they text me credit boost because that's the call to action that I put on my flyer. So if you're a field trainer or above, I would highly, highly suggest you making your agents first flyers, walking them through that, let them feel comfortable with it, make them feel confident. Then you want to, once again, like I said, look at the uplines pages for general layout ideas, make your profile public. Because if you go and post in 100 groups and then they come back to your page and your whole entire page is on lockdown, you look like a scammer. Okay, I'm gonna just be 100% with you. You look like a scammer because they can't see nothing that you've been posting. They can't see anything of your friends, your family to get to know, like, and trust you. You have to be public. You have to be open for business, like Xavier said. Then something I want you guys to do is delete 20 inactive people every single day and add 20 active people. So one way that I do that is I will actually go to, I'll show you guys real quick. Let's see, Facebook. I will go to my friends list and then I will go to your friends. And I move kind of fast, guys, but there will be a recording. So I'll go to my friends list and then I just basically sort it. It's going to give you the option to sort from oldest to newest. And I'll go from oldest to newest and I'll start deleting all the people who I've been friends with on Facebook for 15 years, right? So a lot of us have had our pages for a long time. People open new Facebook pages, they delete pages, right? So who knows what's really active? So if you're not cleaning up your friends list every day, if y'all go to my page and y'all look at my page is popping with interaction because I add people who actually interact on Facebook. I'm very intentional when it comes to adding people and deleting people. So I'll go through here, I'll click on their pages. A lot of these I've been doing this so long. So like my first 200 people are like my day ones, right? These are all my family, my friends, people who will never get deleted from my page. But basically what I'll do is I'll click and I will look to see if they are active on their profile. Look, first one, boom, great example. The last time she posted was 2019. What do I need this girl on my page for? And I do this every single day. So unfriend, okay, go over, next one. All right, this one's my cousin, so I know she's active. But the reason why I want to come to an active page is because I want to show you how I don't waste my time while I am adding and deleting people. I don't waste my time because as I come, I see, look, my cousin posted 33 minutes ago. I'm gonna like her. I'm gonna like her. I'm gonna like her post. I'm gonna like another post, and I'm gonna comment on one. And I'm gonna just comment anything, right? I'm not gonna comment right now because I'm on an iPad, so it's a little hard to type. But this is engagement. If you are not engaging with people on social media, they will never see your content. So I'm gonna like 3 and comment on 1. We learned that from Ajay Hongo. The next thing is if you go to the sort and you go to newest friends, this is a great way to introduce yourself to all of those new people that you've been adding to your page every day. So I'll literally come in here, go to their page. I'll like a couple of posts that they have going on. I'll like 3, comment on 1, then I'll hop in their inbox. And unfortunately, iPad is funky and it doesn't take you straight directly to their inbox, but on my phone, it will take me directly to their inbox and I will hit them with a script that I have saved in my board, which I'm going to go over with you guys. And it's basically a general introduction. Hey, it's so nice to meet you. I love networking with women and that have family. Look, it's on my board, so I don't even know what it says at this point, but it's a breakdown. It tells them that I help people with less than perfect credit, that I'm a realtor in the Tampa Bay area, and I can help them if they need help. And 9 out of 10 times I get a lot of people that they're like, oh, thank you so much. I was looking for a house, or, oh my God, I can't believe you sent me this message. I've been trying to look for somebody who fixes credit. Or you might just get a left on red, or you might just get a thank you and they move on, right? But you did your job. You introduce yourself, you let them know what you can do for them. So now let's let the duplication begin, right? You want to download the UWE app, like Xavier said, because that is how you duplicate. Why? Because everybody in the business gets one. Not everybody in the business has Xavier's presentation video saved. Not everybody in the business has Rob's 1 through 10 or mine and Rob's presentation or Race's presentation saved. They don't, if you're brand new today, you don't even know who that is, right? You don't know where to get that. You don't know who these people are. So what is duplicatable? The UWE app. The next thing is going to be boards and Calendly boards. So that way you can share with your team quickly exactly what they need to say to their clients, and Calendly to set the appointment. Raisa Santiago, the queen of calendar, she literally told us, if you don't have an appointment in your calendar, how are you going to make money? So I had to get my stuff together and get my Calendly right. Then you want to go through credit repair process training. This is something I'll go over very quickly with you guys. Your client needs to sign in, activate their services. Within 3 days, they will receive their documentation. They need to print it out, sign it. They need to attach 2 forms of documentation or ID identification with it. And they need to send out the letter certified with return receipts. If your clients are not sending out the letters certified with return receipts, then guess what? We have no legal proof that they even sent out the documentation. So now we're restarting the process all over again. And then once that happens, your client is going to receive documentation within 30 to 45 days, response back from the credit bureaus. Now we need to upload that to the UCES website so they can upload update the next round of documentation for your client. What happens if your client doesn't get any letters back at 30 days? Dun, dun, dun. So dramatic, right? Because I've had this happen. They get no response, and then your customer is looking at you like, hey, what's going on? And y'all trying to just play me, right? They need to actually call Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax to let them know that they sent out those letters. If they still get no response at 45 days, they need to contact UCES Client Services, let them know that they have had no contact back. They have their certification letters as proof that they sent it out. And what's going to happen is UCES is actually going to give them an FTC letter of intent, which basically they send that out to the credit bureaus and it says, hey, you haven't responded. Now by law, you have to delete everything that you haven't responded to. So there's your credit repair process training in a nutshell. Anything that you need, UCES, the client services side, they will answer your question. If you don't know, call them. If you think you don't know, call them. If your client asks a question and you don't know, call them. Do not call your upline for petty little questions, texting them. Call customer service because we're busy, okay? Not saying that you can't ask us for help. I don't want you to feel like that, please, but little minuscule things you can easily call customer service and they will tell you exactly right then and there. And then promote your team in trainings. This is duplicatable. I got promoted today, right? Everybody can share my flyer. Everybody can share Chad's flyer. Everybody can share Tina's flyer. That's duplicatable. And the trainings, tonight's training, your relentless training, millionaire mindset, VP University. That is what attracts people to come and do business with you. Yeah, you might be a great, exciting person, but what else? Who else is there that is besides you that's going to help them and help them grow in their business, right? And then share testimonies. All of our testimonies come from UCES. They do not come from ourselves. I didn't prepare any documentation. You didn't prepare any documentation. Our credit attorneys prepared the documentation. So if you go on Facebook and you search the Get Your Financial Lit group, you need to be sharing testimonies one every single day. Because if not, then you're just asking people for money all day on your page. Who needs credit repair? Who needs a security card? Who has rent and wants to add? All you're doing is asking for money. You're not showing any social proof. So you need to show that social proof every single day. Don't feel guilty if it's your first day in the business. You're like, this isn't my client. Yes, it is, because it's UCES's client. It's not anybody else that's doing the credit restoration. All right, guys. So you know how they say like, Michael Jordan go and train for every training, right? When he's getting ready for a game, he don't miss a training, right? So this is how you get the ball into the hoop. Setting the appointment in PS3. For all of you older agents, you're probably like, man, everything Bianca's talking about, I've heard this before, but are you implementing it? Are you having your new agents set the appointment? So I tell my new agents, as soon as you start in business with me, you're not allowed to do any calls by yourself. Your first 3 to 5 calls need to be done with your mentor. So what we do is we set them up with the board app, which I am going to show you guys. And a lot of the older agents, they have it, but all of you new agents, I will make it available to you guys as well in the band chat. But I teach my agents that with the board app, all you need to do is set the appointment. So teach your new agents until they hit field trainer, they need to set the appointment. Once the appointment is set, make sure you put it into Calendly, because now your client gets reminders. They get a 15-minute confirmation, because they might have something going on. So wouldn't you rather get a notification 15 minutes before your appointment that they can't make it, instead of calling and then be like, oh, they ditched me? No, but really they're busy. So that gives them the opportunity to reschedule with you, anything like that. When getting on the phone, you need to edify your mentor. Please do not say, hey, Jackie, this is Xavier Marrero. Yeah, that's awkward. Okay. Don't do that, guys. I don't care if this is the first day that you met the person. You started in business with them for a reason. You need to keep it simple and a very genuine. So this is something that I came up with on the fly. I use voice to text, so if there's any errors, forgive me. But hey, Susan, I'm so grateful that you could get on the phone with us. I wanted to bring you on the phone with my mentor. She's an amazing young lady who's helping me grow my business all over the United States. Her team is currently doing over $50,000 a month in sales. And she's also helped a lot of people walk away from corporate America. So as not only that, but she's also helped hundreds of clients see huge credit score increases. And I wanted to bring her on the phone with us because she's an expert in this industry. And I want to make sure that we get all of your questions answered to the best of our ability. So that way, when you get off the phone with us, you don't have anything left as far as questions. Always make it for the benefit of the client. Okay, if you're telling, I'm doing this for you, I'm bringing Bianca on the phone for you because this is how you're going to see the best results. They're going to be excited to talk to me. They're going to be excited to talk to whoever. And all you have to do is explain to them, this is the person that's helping me see credit score increases. This is the person that's helping me make more money. This is the person who's helping me build my brand. You don't have to be you know, extra. I mean, we don't all have to be born Myra, right? I mean, it took her years to get as good as she is, and she's amazing. But I don't want you guys to feel discouraged if it's your first day, because you can say a couple nice things about your mentor and let the people know, hey, this is who's helping me build my business and fix my credit. And I want to make sure you have all the right answers. So make it about your client. Do not run calls solo. Do not run calls solo. Do not run calls so low. You are not the expert. Your friends and family, they know you, they like you, and they trust you, but they do not respect you for being a financial literacy expert. You are just starting in the field. They are going to prejudge you. They're going to think, what you know about credit, bro? I've literally seen you doing whatever. Girl, you was bartending just last week. How you a financial literacy expert now? No, you are not. You probably don't even know 3 out of the 12 services on your first day. So why are you trying to explain this to people? You're going to fumble. You're going to sound funny. You're going to burn through your leads. Your guests will respect your mentor from the edification that you give. Be quiet on the line and don't cut off or correct your mentor. Okay? You really, really can't. So I'm going to show you guys really quick the boards. I know it's almost 10 o'clock, so I'm going to let you guys go shortly. But I just want to show you guys, one, what I mean by being duplicatable. Okay? This is my dog right here, Tina Foster, killing it. Yeah, I'm super proud of her, guys. So if you see, she's got her branding there. She's got a nice professional picture. She's got her bio there, sports mom of 2 boys, credit builder, financial literacy coach. She's got a pinned post, and she's got a lot of comments. Look at how many comments she got on that pinned post. How many people are interested? And now when she's starting to promote the work from home business. And it just looks very professional. Look, she showed a testimony, which we are not supposed to show scores. These are her personal results. So I ain't going to get on her. But if it's a client's results, you definitely don't want to show scores. Just block it out and show the increases so we can stay compliant. And be inspirational. If you see a post that goes viral, copy and paste it to your page. You see how my girl is coachable? Like, everything I just told y'all to do, she literally has it, right? Look, she shared a promotion. She shared another promotion. She's letting them show the team, you know, she's showing results. She's being inspirational. You know what I mean? So literally, when I say the definition of coachable, it's Tina. And then not only that, but I also, like I said, we go into these boards, guys. I'm going to go ahead and show you how I'm able to go ahead and make my team duplicatable, right? How can we make everybody an ESD? And I know a lot of people don't like scripts. Actually, my mentor is actually one of those people who tell me, Bianca, don't use a script, don't use a script, don't use a script, don't use a script. So I taught my team half and half. We're going to use a script in the beginning, and then we're going to set the appointment and get them on the phone and do what Rob wants us to do, which is what works best. And that's explain things through the phone, because then people feel you, they hear you, they hear your conviction, they hear that you're genuine, they hear that you actually want to help them. So I have a couple of different boards here. I have consultation board, new agent, new client enrollment. I have the lead generation scripts and posts. I have please leave a good review. As soon as my client sees an increase, I send them the BBB link for our company. Hey, you seen a 30-point increase? Hey, did you mind leaving me a review? Do it when they're excited, because then they're going to go and leave you a great review, right? Then I have the consultation boards broken down. So if I have a brand new agent who starts with me today and they put out a credit restoration post, guess what? Here's your credit restoration consultation. They don't even have to be like, Bianca, somebody said me, what do I do now? No, they know. Somebody said me, I do number 1 on the consultation board. Okay, what are you trying to accomplish? Goals, get a car, home, negative things removed, blah, blah, blah. Credit karma factors, because we want to be the expert. We want to make sure we provide value to our client. Okay, do you have credit karma so I can see what programs you qualify for? When they say yes, then I send them this. Go ahead, send me your credit karma factors, and I send them an example. Because if you're a brand new agent, I'm gonna tell you right now, nobody's gonna know what credit factors are. They're gonna send you their score. They're going to click on the credit factor boxes and show you all the accounts that are reporting that. No, that's not what we need. We need this general breakdown so that way we're able to see, do they need a secured card? Do they need credit on my rent? Do they need a student loan program? Do they have derogatory remarks? And 9 out of 10 times, you're going to have a client coming to you and they're going to be like, well, how much does it cost? How much is it? I don't know. I don't know what you need, lady. Let me see what you have first. And then I can tell you what you need. Because guess what? If I was just to recommend the protection plan to everybody, I literally had 10 clients in one day that came to me with 0 derogatory remarks. And all of them needed a secured card. So imagine if I told them all, oh, it's 188. Oh, it's 188. Oh, it's 188. Now they're running away because they got a $200 price tag for something that they don't even need. If they don't have Credit Karma, I also do have links in here for freecreditreport.com, annual credit report, whatever. Once they send over the credit factors, I tell my brand new agents, send me the credit factors. I'm the expert. I'm the one who needs to be looking at these. So they send me the credit factors. I look at it. I see what programs they qualify for. And I say, hey, yes, they actually do qualify. So you need to what? Put it in the comment section. What do they need to do? What do they need to do, y'all? They need to set the appointment. So then they set the appointment. Okay, after looking over your credit factors, you do qualify for our programs. Would you like to schedule a free 15-minute consultation? Now you're going to get one of 2 answers. Well, how much does it cost? Well, technically we offer 3 different programs. So that's why I'd like to get on a consultation with you because you do qualify for all 3. So I want to go over all the information with you. Or you're going to have another person that said, yeah, I want to set the appointment. And you set the appointment. Okay, guys, the reason why I do this with my new agents is 1, it teaches them how to read the credit factors so they can learn how to provide value for their clients. 2, 90% of my agents came to me because they wanted their credit fixed, not because they wanted to start a business. Okay, so what does that tell you? That tells you that when you put people on the phone with me, I'm more likely to close an agent than I am a customer. So why wouldn't I tell my brand new agents to put their clients on the phone with me? I can get you Destiny Fernandez. Look, y'all can see her little bump right here. She hit Phil Trainer in a week. Okay, another young lady underneath Tina. Tina did the same exact thing. She told her, hey, set the appointment, put me on the phone. She hit Phil Trainer in less than a week. Because they know and they like and they respect the young lady, or they know they like and they trust the other young lady. But once she gets Tina on the phone and she edifies, Tina's the expert. They respect her. Whatever is going to come out of her mouth is the answer to their problems. So that's why I'm teaching my whole entire team, set the appointment. And then, of course, coming into these boards, agent opportunity. Hey, what do I say to these people who want to work from home? Here you go. My new agents don't have to think about it. They don't have to come up with their own script. They don't have to, voice note anybody. They could just boom, click, boom. Hey, my name is Bianca Baez. I'm a credit coach and business mentor about the opportunity, blah, blah, blah. Does it sound like something you can do? Yes. Okay, let's set the appointment. I'm going to get you on the phone with my upline. She's killing it. She did over $60,000 in sales last month. And she's going to be the woman that's going to be able to help you walk away from your job. Does that sound good? Hell yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Sorry, guys. Excuse me. So, yeah, these boards, thank you to obviously Raisa. Everybody started with the word boards, right? But Jackie Garcia, she put us onto this board. And what's amazing about the actual board is you can send it to your whole entire team. So now whenever I have a brand new agent that comes in with me and they, like last week, my new agents were popping brand new clients, guys. So now they're coming to me. They're like, oh, I got a client enrollment. What do I do? All right, new client. Here we go. Step 1, activate your services. It literally has everything here, including the video, how to activate your services, how to do your credit monitoring activation and send your hard inquiries so that way they can be added to your reports. My new agent doesn't have to think about this. They don't have to go into their notes and copy and paste. Step 2, once their client says that, all right, great. You got your services activated. You got your hard inquiries sent over. Now we need you to do your third-party opt-outs. After they finish that, hey, step 3, address update form. I want you to send this out before you actually send your dispute letters out. Now my client, my new agents are literally like sitting with a loaded gun, just ready for the clients to come in. Boom, boom, boom. You got client, you got questions, boom, boom, boom. This is how I can help you. You need, oh, you activated your services, boom, boom, boom. This is what you need to do to set up. They don't have to keep coming to me and asking me questions. Even in the new agent board, I have the daily method of operations, how to access your enrollment link. So like Destiny, she came in first week, hit field trainer. Guess what? That means she has 2 agents that she needs to help train now. Bianca, what should I have my new agents do? Oh, look at this, new agent board. We got new agent consultation and networking training. We have the Alicia Davis new agent training. We have how to access exactly what Xavier said. How to access your links. You don't want to look silly when it comes to closing a deal and you can't do it. Then I have all the links in here for my new agents. So that way they could see band links, UWE, contact me, Facebook groups, anything that they basically need as far as that stuff goes. So one more thing, the last thing that I'm gonna leave you guys with, because we did talk about this as far as being duplicatable. So like I said, not everybody comes in, they're not a presenter, they don't have access to everybody's websites or videos, they don't even know who these people are, so how do they know to even ask? These videos were put together by the company and they're great, okay? And I know probably a lot of people probably haven't even watched them because we're so used to, hey, get them on the phone, I'm gonna close the deal for you. Hey, get them on the phone, I'm gonna close the deal for you, or bring them to a presentation. Or this video literally tells you, it literally says everything that you're gonna say to the client already. So why wouldn't you send them something to save your time? Because we know when new agents start, if they're running calls by themselves, they're not closing every single deal. So why would you waste your time on 10 phone calls for people who are just halfway interested? So something that I added in, I actually closed 6 deals. The day that I popped 6 enrollments all on the same day was just from this board. And I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I did. I am gonna share it for you. So I went through all of these steps. I said, yes, you do qualify. Once I seen his credit factors, I was like, okay, here we go. Close with the overview. Oh, my little thing fell. So now, okay, so we can clear that up for you. We obtain, analyze, and dispute every negative item on a client's report. That's why it's such a quick turnaround. Typically, our customers start seeing results in 45 to 90 days with us. All that we ask is while we're working on your credit that you do not apply for any new accounts. And we don't want to interrupt any progress to your credit score, okay? Now they're in their head, they're like, okay, yeah, sounds good. And then I told them, here's a short overview about the services. I personally got a 120-point increase with it, and I have a 740 credit score now. Because guess what? Facts sell, but stories sell. Or facts tell, but stories sell. So they're gonna see the facts in this video, but my story of my increase is what's gonna sell them. Now, when they click on this link, they have to put in their information. This is what is key, because now once they put in their information, guess what? I come to my UWE app and I have this beautiful news feed. BC is me because I was testing out the member benefits to see when the price showed up. But you can see Melanie Milner, Aisha O'Neill, Richard Showman. Look, this video is so good that one of our agents accidentally sent that script to this guy, and she sent it with my link, and he literally enrolled before he even called her to tell him that he was just like, oh, this sounds great. Boom, enrollment. She was like, Bianca, one of my clients signed up under your link. I didn't even know. He just signed up from the video. And I was like, you see, it works, because go in there, watch the video. It literally tells you guys exactly, it literally explains everything for them. And then look, you can see Retrika, Anthony King. And what happens is when I click on it, now it gives me their contact information. So I can go in here, I can message. iMessage isn't active right here on here, but for my cell phone, it will have a whole bunch of messages because I already started following up with these people. So now I can message them, hey, I seen you watched 100% of the video, because it does tell you. So like if you see, let's see. So like if you see Alexis Shaw, 60% of the video watched of the UCES protection plan. So I actually went in here and I watched the video until I saw the price, and then I clicked it out and I realized that it's 85%. If your client has not made it to 85% of the video, they don't even know how much it costs. But you can see here, they're clicking the link to join because they want to see the price, right? But then I follow up with them. Hey, did you get to finish your video? I know they didn't finish their video. Oh, no, I didn't get to finish. Okay, well, let's go ahead and schedule that appointment so that way we can go over everything that you have. Like this one, Felicia Porter, 100% watch, click join. Michael Murray. A lot of these, Deanne Lambert, a lot of these people already signed up with me because now I have a list. The last event that we went to, I actually asked Billy Scott. I was like, Billy Scott, I was like, can you please tell me how you follow up with all your clients? Because you know, they way more big time than I am, right? They're doing next level Instagram numbers, they're paying for ads. Like, how do you keep up with all of these people? He said, use the app, Bianca. So that's what I'm gonna leave you guys with. I hope I was able to provide you guys with some value tonight. The biggest thing to take away from this is PS3 and set the appointment. Do not run your brand new calls by yourself. You're going to burn through your leads. Get your mentor on the phone, and they will close. Destiny, the first person, she did it with me. She literally closed an agent. She was like, oh my God, Bianca, after she's like, I was not expecting to get an agent out of that. I thought she was just going to sign up as the customer services. But guess what? I've been doing this so long, I can actually provide a lot of value to my clients. So I'm going to go ahead and give it back to Xavier. I really appreciate the time, guys. You know, I love you, and whatever you guys need, I'm here for you guys. Okay.
Wow, man. Let's put some flames. I'm over here. She's hitting so many golden nuggets. One, like so many fundamentals, and then just so many other just practices that I'm just like, man, we definitely need to go ahead and just stick with these basics because it's so duplicatable, you know, and there's so many great things that she said, even to the point where like, guys, look, we need to leverage the system we have, including customer service, agent support. There's no reason to call your mentor for a simple question when there's a system in place for you to actually go ahead and save your time and save your mentor time as well. And then just with the app, you know, the UWE app, you know, just with the scripts that she has, the board, and she's definitely going to be sharing that. I think she's going to be sharing on the band group, the actual board. We will all have access to that as well. But also get with your leaders. You know, I know some of these leaders have different scripts that have been very successful for them. So just make sure it just kind of synchronize with what you guys already have going on. But again, guys, I am like surprised, but not surprised, right? The reason why is because, again, we already know the caliber that she brought to the table from day one. You know what I mean? So for her to actually come on tonight and just display that and just kill it, and just the information that was provided is so valuable, so helpful, so duplicatable. I am honored and blessed again to have her in part of our organization under our Vice President Rob's leadership. So again, man, Bianca, salute to you, hats off to you. You killed it. Guys, look, I'm gonna step out the way and I'm just gonna give it to Myra. It's already 10:13, but again, powerful. We had a lot of people that are staying on. Congratulations to you guys. But Myra's gonna go ahead and close it out. You don't want to log off yet because she has some great announcements that you don't want to miss out. Matter of fact, the announcements you can't afford to miss out on. All right. So again, Bianca, thank you so much. Highly appreciate it. Congratulations to you, your success. Thank you for this training. Thank you for everything you're doing for our organization. But Myra, I want to go ahead and give it to you.
Hey, X, before Myra hops on, because I know she's going to close out. Listen, guys, if you thought that training Bianca did was amazing, our regional vice presidents, and I'm saying vice presidents, Raisa Santiago and Rob Santiago, doing a core rank training. This is the type of stuff that you learn on the core rank training. And they've opened it up to all of our teams. All right, guys. And so if you're a brand new agent on here and want to know these tips, these tricks, this is what they're teaching in the core rank training. You cannot afford to miss that core rank training, guys. And so reach out to your leader. We will add you to the core rank training group, and your business will never be the same. I've seen their trainings. I've actually trained with them before on this core rank, If you want to succeed, all right, and you want to succeed, freeze up.
Hey, you froze up, Arnold. All right. Yeah, we lost you, Arnold.
All right, hey, I'm back. Kick me off because I was spewing that fire. But anyway, all right, listen. You want to be part of that core rank group, guys. And so we will add you and your business will never be the same, guys. So it's the core rank training. They're going to be doing it every day. I just wanted to throw that out there because we didn't want no one to miss that. It starts, I think, tomorrow or Wednesday or something like that. It starts the 24th. So we'll add you to the core rank group. I'm done.
I guess that was my cue. Anyhow, I know, team, thank you. It's been a long night. Thank you, Arnold, as well, Xavier, for opening us up. Bianca, wow, Queen Bee, for real. Congratulations, huge, huge congratulations to you. So direct, so much value. And I mean, listen, you're gonna take this straight to the top. I know the whole entire team is grateful for all that you've shared. And again, just congratulations, beyond well-deserved. That's just a beautiful thing to see. Now, I do want to add as well, in addition to our traditional or English core rank training, I'm excited because we're actually taking off tomorrow as well, starting tomorrow, the 23rd at 6 p.m. We will as well have core rank training in Spanish. So the flyer has been created. Get with your leader or your upline. Let them know that you want to be a part of it if you are either bilingual or if you have agents that primarily speak Spanish. It'll be, you know, again, the example of what Bianca has implemented, just training that has worked in the system and worked in this industry. So I'm super excited again for that. We're going to be doing the core rank training. It does start tomorrow, but it'll be every weekday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be via Zoom, in addition to all the other amazing tools and tech and systems that we have in place, everything that we get with this incredible opportunity. Now, I do want to as well point out, this Sunday, we're going to be celebrating those that are local to the Tampa Bay or local to the Tampa Bay area that have made it out before. We love to have our Sunday Fun Days. These are events where we can get to just celebrate time together, build as a team and as individuals in those relationships. You get to ask those questions for those people that you might only see online or through the social media platforms. We'll actually be together in person. Again, this coming Sunday will be our next Sunday Fun Day. It'll be at McFarland Park at 1700 North McDill Avenue. I'll share the address in the chat. There will be a flyer made as well. And again, just come out. I mean, there'll be grills there if you want. It'll be your choice as well, whatever you want to bring to make or eat for yourself. Last time in the past, it was crazy. A huge blessing though. We had a potluck and almost too much food was made. So we're not going to follow that same route, but just be sure if there's something in particular you either want to throw on the grill or we can make decisions while we're there. Unfortunately, not the entire nationwide team will be there. But again, Team Relentless here in Tampa, we're pretty deep and we're pretty strong. Make sure you're there. You don't want to miss out. 2 to 6 has traditionally been the time that we do these, just to allow for, you know, those that may go to church if that's what you do for your worship on Sundays. But again, McFarland Park is the location. It's in the West Tampa area. It's very close to 275. No water activities, unfortunately, but there's a basketball court, fellas or ladies, if you want to bring out a ball. There's a racquetball court. There is a playground as well. And again, it should be a good time. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone there. Another huge thing, I promise you're going to hear this repeatedly, is that anytime we have events that you can attend and plug in, be there and be present. Whenever you get to experience this in person, it just cuts the learning curve tremendously. And we get to have an example of like this training really live and direct. So this Thursday, we have tomorrow, Wednesday in Tampa, we have our Glory Days. That's the usual weekly local PBR in Tampa, Carrollwood area as well. And Thursday night at the Embassy Suites, we will have the presentation done by our Regional Vice President, Raisa Santiago, as well as our Senior Vice President, Mr. Xavier Marrero. You want to pack out the room. There is an Eventbrite link that was shared, but you want to make sure that you have your guests present because, I mean, it gets no better than that when it comes to hearing and receiving this information. Another thing to keep in mind is we have our next corporate event in Greenville, South Carolina. That will be Saturday, April 2nd. It'll be from 10 a.m. to 5. There's going to be an overview to start off that event. So what that means is you can literally invite people that are local to that area and have them attend to listen in and learn about this incredible program. Yes, it is indeed true that there have been people who attend events such as those and decide to lock in that day and then to stay and remain to attend training. For the tickets on that, visit uweevents.com. You can also visit your back office and click on events. It's definitely visible there. Let anyone know if you have any questions. Let your upline know, let your leader know, let your mentor know. Afterwards, understand our very next major corporate event, the biggest one of the entire year, will actually not be until August, but please save the date, mark your calendar as of now. It's visible on that link, but the final details are still in play. The corporate team has to actually let us know the location and hotel, but it'll be Friday, August 5th and Saturday, August 6th in Miami, Florida. So you want to make a trip out here. I know everyone in the Tampa area and Florida has always been very deep for us here in Relentless. But again, mark the calendar for all of those events, but make sure you do not miss out for the Greenville, South Carolina event. There'll be recognitions there too, I'm sure. And again, just the training and being able to learn and grow. So I believe that's it. I believe those were all the topics we had to cover. There will be a flyer again distributed, so you know the location of our Sunday Fun Day this weekend. And just continue to stay plugged in. Make sure you're clocking into your business. Make sure that you made that investment and that you follow through so you can achieve the highest level of growth. But thank you all so much. That ends our training for tonight. Again, mark your calendars. Be sure you're there. I look forward to seeing everyone in Greenville, as well as all the upcoming events. Congratulations overall to the entire team for all the wins. And God bless everyone. Take care.